Hey guys, welcome to Max Velocity Tactical. What I got for you today is an animated video explaining very quickly how to do a break contact front. It's an immediate action drill, and it's when you get contacted to the front and you're trying to break out of the situation. The drill I'm going to describe to you today is an automatic pre-brief drill that you will give in your patrol orders before you go out on something along the lines of a reconnaissance patrol. So the idea is that we're not actually trying to get into contact with the enemy. What we're trying to do is it's an action on drill in case such an event happens. And this drill is basically run off the call of contact front, perhaps from the point guy as he's patrolling along and he hits that contact forward of the team that's patrolling. So the way this drill works is you are on around, you're probably going to be moving in something along the lines of a formation. At some point, accidentally, you've practiced and rehearsed for such a situation. So as you're moving, and then what you're going to do is fight backwards in your buddy pairs. And what you're trying to do is get over something like a terrain feature that's between you and where the enemy was. And once you get back over the terrain feature, you will establish the route, that's your egress route. The way I teach the drill is as a hasty ambush. Now there's a nuance to this. You're not going to hang around in that rally point hoping that the enemy is going to come over the hill and run into your hasty ambush. The point being is that while you're in that rally point, and you're going to move out. So the drill in itself takes place once you hit that contact front, once you get online, once you fight backwards, once you get... What happens in the animation today is something a little bit extra. What I'm trying to show you in this animation is a situation where the enemy is aggressive. Whilst you're in the rally point, the enemy comes over the hill and hits you in your hasty ambush. So what I'm going to show you at that point is the hasty ambush is initiated, and at this point it isn't a drill anymore. It requires some kind of leadership to decide what to do, and in the case of the animation, what I'm showing is initiation of the hasty ambush and then peeling out to the right along a suitable feature, which in the animation is just a creek bed. Okay, so utilizing these cups as the patrol. The two red cups are Alpha Team. Everyone's patrolling this way towards me. And the two yellow cups are Bravo Team. So we're patrolling along. We hit contact front. We're going to, once we're deployed online, we're going to start to fight backwards. So we're going back. What we're going to do is rally, rally, rally. And we get into the rally point, which also functions as a hasty ambush. We've got guys facing forwards and flank, and we have one guy facing rear. So we have all-round security. Very quickly, we're going to sort out someone over the hill, and in this case, we will initiate the hasty ambush. In the way I showed in the video, in the animation, what's going to happen is they're going to peel to the right to get out along a suitable feat. It's an automatic drill. And then at some point, if something different needs to happen, let's go this way. So I've got them breaking right, peeling right, out from the hasty ambush. And there's all sorts of versions that you can do, and this is just an example. So let's take a look.